Good afternoon, David Paul here. Don't know what I'm going to call this one, but I was brought on a detour by the taxi driver who didn't know where he was going and turned round in this street. So this is behind the location where I was headed to go and sign some papers today. And as a consequence, I spotted the street and I thought, wow, this is nice. So it's just a really nice place. A better part of, I guess you could call it a better part of Davao. This is the Matina area next to Ateneo School where my daughters went to. That's a private school, one of the top schools in the country. So you kind of always know an Ateneo kid. They're like, I don't know, they're sort of a decent bunch, you know. And they have a social conscience which they're encouraged to have by the school. They do social work and all sorts. So if you want to send your kid to a nice school and have your kid come out a nice rounded human being, I would say send them there. It's setting them up for life really well, and they excelled when they came over to the UK. So anyway, I came into this road and I was just struck by how attractive it was. And this is the way the Philippines should be looking, you know, with a bit of love, you know. So these things, palm trees and garden plants and flowers and all that, you know, they're just genetically programmed to do that. I mean, you just plant the damn things, but unfortunately everybody's so preoccupied with making their daily bread that they don't this is not on their list of priorities really until they get a bit of money. And it's unfortunate because I think if you're poor, prioritizing some of the quality things of life might you know, attract further interest. Instead of having a crappy looking neighborhood, why not have a, you know, I don't know, sweep up the rubbish, tidy it up, plant some flowers and let rip, you know. Now there's a plant, a bougainvillea, and I just love these things. As you know, if you've watched my channel, you'll see that I planted one in Portugal. I don't know what that thing's doing now. I hope nobody's trimmed it down, and I hope it's prospering when I get back. But you know, if you just let the damn things rip instead of clipping them down all the time, you'll end up with something like that. And surely to God, that's got to be a nicer thing to live with, you know, instead of all this bare, dire look. In fact, you know, I think it's better not to construct anything and just have the beauty of nature than to construct something ugly, you know, like ugly breeze block walls. Look at that wall. It's made out of boulders cemented together. It's beautiful. And you know, nature made the boulders. These are river boulders. There are thousands of them in the Philippines. No limit on this resource because the mountains keep belching them forth. You know, rock is being made every day in the Philippines with eruption. Well, not every day, but well, I guess it is. You know, eruptions followed by erosion, followed by more rocks. So plenty of rocks available, plenty of materials, and you can have a beautiful country. That there tree, I've noticed that these are being planted in the town. I think it's because of their interesting leaf shape. But that one up the top there, this one with those big cabbage-like leaves. Don't know if you all recognize that one, but that is the apitong tree, which is the original tree that planted by Ma and Pa in order for me to be able to build a boat or whatever I wanted to do with it. And there it is, being planted for ornamental purposes. Really good wood. So that's apitong anyway. Let's take another walk down here. I think I've got to video this because It's such a beautiful sight. Now this is the bit that I really like. I like red colours, hot colours, the reds and well, pink, and really pink's just an excuse for not being able to get enough red. For me, I'd have everything red. One day I'll make a garden just entirely filled with red flowers, just for the hell of it. Anyway, there's a pinky orange looking thing, and it's looking really well, that. And the reason is it's been allowed to have the sun to itself, so that is getting beaten to hell by the sunlight, and that's what bougainvillea likes. And it's just being allowed to get its roots down deep and get enough water. It's not wilting at all in the heat of the day. It's not particularly hot actually today, and because I'm moving around and walking, I'm cooling off. That's the trick for Caucasians in the tropics. Just gently walk along and you get some air passing your body. And how about that? Isn't that beautiful? Angpula, the red. Lots and lots and lots and lots of young people here, because they're either at Ateneo or at that Malaysian College of Mindanao thing. This looks quite good actually. I might try this. Good street food, you know. You get to know the difference. So what these particular palm trees do, I don't know. They could be sugar palms, I don't know. Or they could have just been planted for, well, they're planted for ornamental purposes, but they may actually, in a different context, have a use. The coconut tree itself is quite a beautiful tree, as long as you don't go overboard with it. An entire plantation is a bit monotonous. So let's have a little bit more look at bougainvillea plants. Oh, there's this is the ultimate. That's the ultimate red. This one. If they were my plants, I think I would give them a little bit of fertilizer and get more flowers. I think that's probably going to do it, because when they really get the short of themselves, they really let rip. I don't know what this is. I'm going to check it on the way back. There you go. So Portugal, you can do this too. This is the great thing about the tropics. These bougainvilleas. I think this, and on the ground it's geraniums, and up on bushes it's bougainvilleas for me. If I had a garden consisting of nothing but those two, I'd be well happy. Let's check this thing out. It's a cafe. It kind of looks a bit mahal, expensive. When things look nice, you think mahal, and when they look crappy, you think mahirap, like poor looking thing, you know. So there you go. Magandang hapon. Ano ito ang college ba? College? Hindi? College. College, no? Cafe lang. Ang cafe.
What? Pardon?
Cafeteria.
Only coffee, sir.
Oh, cafe lang. Ano ito? Mga bahay o ano? Ano?
Hotel.
Hotel. Oh, right. Maganda. Magkano pang gabi-gabi? Mga.
Ito, sir. Hindi ba to?
Magkano pang gabi-gabi? Magkano pang gabi-gabi?
2,200 per night.
Isang silid tulagan. Pang gabi-gabi. Salamat.
Plan niyo, sir?
This is a beautiful hotel. And that's how to do a garden in the Philippines. Wow. Holy shamoly. This is nice. I gotta do Scotland like this. but it will be better. There's a smell of durian here. Look, people don't like the smell of durian. I personally love it. Anyway, that's that. Bamboos, all sorts of stuff. This is what you get when you put a bit of love in the place. So, Jesus be with you.